going on, guys? I was actually gonna try to make this video yesterday, which is Monday, but I slept until 4 in the afternoon. You might be asking, like, why'd you do that? Well, I may or may not have gone really hard on double XP weekend. I don't know. That's up to you to decide. I may have blown off a girl who wanted to hang out, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I'm making a video today now that I've gotten back on a slightly normal sleeping pattern, and I wanted to bring back kind of an older series that I've always done. It's what a lot of you guys like my channel for. It's these videos where I give you guys advice. I take a message that you guys sent me, give my input on it. And I haven't done one in a while. I'm going to be honest, I did not know where my YouTube inbox was for a good portion of time, but I found it. I found my YouTube inbox. Took a little bit of searching, but I found it. And so I had an insane amount of messages. I went back 2 months and there was about 300 messages unread. And I only went back 2 months. There's still like a year to go back. So my bad if I didn't get back to you. But I read all of those. I replied to a good amount of them. It took a while. I pulled this message out. This is from about a month ago, and I thought I'd do a video on it. I just want to say I am looking at my YouTube inbox now. I am looking at it regularly, replying to messages like I used to do back in the day. I used to take like an hour out of my day every day and reply to messages. So I'm gonna try to do that again, seeing how we'll see how many I get. But feel free to send me a message. I will more than likely read it. So this message is kind of a unique one. I haven't really had one like this before, so I'm gonna read it to you guys. Dear ImNotMagic, I have a big problem. I have this girlfriend, and we both really like each other, and we both want to take our relationship to the next level. And this is cool because a lot of people who message me don't even have the girlfriend yet. Like, that's what they're hoping to get advice on. So this is kind of different in that aspect already. He goes on to say, we've already talked about having sex and we're both on board with it, and we want it to happen. There's a big problem though. Both of our parents are always home. This means that we never really have the privacy required to have sex or anything. Please, if you have any advice or ways to get our parents out of the house, I would really appreciate it. Love the videos. So that's kind of an interesting topic because it's kind of a hard thing to, it's a hard thing for me to speak on. My parents were probably a lot more laid back than the average teenage parents, and I'm gonna assume this guy's in high school because I mean, middle school you're a little young. In college you more probably are like dorming somewhere or have a place of your own. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw out the assumption that he's in high school. But yeah, my parents were a lot more laid back. I had one time, my sophomore year of high school, I had this girl, my girlfriend was over, and we were making out on my bed, and my mom walks in. She was like saying something as she's walking in, looks at us, we stop and look at her, and she just walks away. Super awkward, but like she didn't really say anything or anything. The way it's kind of gone for me over the years, if I was gonna have a girl over and I was gonna be doing certain things with her, I kind of just like, my parents were always kind of just like, would kind of just look the other way about it. They weren't like condoning it per se, but they just, you know, they'd look the other way. So if I had a girl come over, I would kind of just mention like, hey, I have a friend coming over, like we're gonna be watching movies and stuff, and I wouldn't really imply that we were gonna have sex or anything, but it would, my parents would know, okay, like he's having company over, like we're not gonna like go in his room, we're not gonna bother him, like they're gonna have their own time together. So that was kind of my way of dealing with it. Now it kind of sounds like you are in a different boat from me, so I'm gonna still try to give you advice on this, because parents always being home kind of really sucks. Now I don't know about having sex, but I know if you're like just trying to make out, maybe do a few other things. There's this place kind of by where I live. It's kind of like a lookout. It's kind of like an 80s fucking high school movie where they drive their car like after prom, and you can see the whole city from this like high point, and people like get it on in their cars over there. We have a place kind of like that by my house. So if that's a place that you have, I had a friend kind of in your situation who took advantage of that. Took advantage of that place, which is funny. But other than that, I don't like, I'm assuming you guys live close to each other. This is a hard question to answer, honestly. I'm assuming you guys live close to each other, so that like the second like someone has the house themselves, like the other person could be there in an instant. But other than that, I think you just need to be patient, because I'm gonna get real with you guys. Having sex is like, that's a mature thing to be doing, and it's not something that should be rushed. It's something that should be, you know, dealt with accordingly. Like, that is not something that you really can mess around with too much, because there's some drastic things that can happen from it. And I know it sounds like I'm lecturing you guys, and I'm not trying to, but I think the right time will come for you guys. And I mean, it's awesome that you have a girlfriend. It's awesome that you're both like willing to take it to the next level. But I don't think that guys should be too rushed to do it. I think you should just wait for it to happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. I promise it will. But I think it's just something that you need. I mean, and you need to make sure you have it planned out to where, you know, you're being safe about it and all sorts of that good stuff. But also know that sex can ruin a relationship, so there's that to also look out for. And I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but it's happened to me before, where it's like you kind of, you do it, and then afterwards it's different, and it sucks. It really does. It really fucking sucks. But that is the way the world works, and it's just the universe's skewered sense of humor, I guess. So, but yeah, so, I'm sorry that I couldn't give you more help. Like I said, my parents were probably, a little bit more laid back, because my parents, honestly, I mean, they both went to work and stuff, so I guess I had the day to myself, but I was in school for most of that portion. But I mean, if you guys are super into it, this is gonna be like the worst advice I've ever given on a video before. But I would say, I don't know, fuck it, ditch school, and just like, if a house is vacant, like during the day, like when you guys are in school. I mean, you guys are in summer right now. I don't understand how you never have the house to yourself. That's weird. Granted, this message was from like a fucking month ago, so maybe you're just now coming to summer, and maybe you've already done this. But if you're watching this now, yeah. But yeah, if you are going back to school or whatever, if your parents are like maybe a teacher or something where they're not working right now, just wait for your parents to go to work, and then I would say just fucking ditch school one day. Won't kill you, and then you'll get it over with and whatnot. I don't know. I read your message and I instantly pictured that 70s show with Donna and Eric. Shout out to anyone who watches that show. It might be before some of you guys were really into it. Anyways, that would be my advice. Is I mean, I guess my advice was to ditch school, but fuck. My main advice for this video was to just chill out, wait. It'll come. The time will happen. And if not, get it on in your car, because that works sometimes, but it's very uncomfortable. So yeah, enjoy, have fun, send me a follow-up message, possibly a video telling me how it went, and by video I mean like a video of like you, not of like you having sex, unless you're into that, in which case, you know, by all means do it. I mean, that's chill too. You guys can all send me sex videos, actually. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. A rating would be greatly appreciated. If you guys want to leave a comment giving this guy advice, oh my god, I almost died right there. I almost just choked. Did you guys hear that? I think I died. Leave a comment giving this guy advice. Holy shit, I can't make commentaries anymore. In the comment section, give him advice, send me your sex tapes, all that good stuff. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and I will see you guys later. Alright, peace.